Brett Favre is from Mississippi. One might think he should have cared that his home state is one of the poorest in the nation. Brett and Governor Bryan intentionally overlooked the needs of Mississippi's poor people for a volleyball stadium.
In court documents and audit reports, the state alleges that the head of Mississippi's welfare agency squandered more than $70 million intended for children in poverty. First-class air travel, a horse ranch, and $5 million to build this women's volleyball facility at the University of Southern Mississippi. That building with ties to an NFL Hall of Famer. Brett Favre's daughter played volleyball at the university. Text messages obtained by Mississippi Today show Favre saying he helped secure government grant money for a new arena.
Brett Favre is a millionaire. In a 20-year football career, he made over $100 million. It would take an average Mississippian 20 years to make just $1 million. His actions were criminal, shameful, reckless, and irresponsible. Brett Favre is from Mississippi. One might think he should have cared that his home state is one of the poorest in the nation and suffers from one of the highest rates of child poverty in this country. He should have cared that 1 in every 5 Mississippians lives in extreme poverty. One might think that he should have cared that Jackson, Mississippi, the capital, almost 25% of the households depend on minimum wage. And these families, most earn less than $15,000 a year. One might think he should have cared that hundreds of thousands of Mississippians often have to boil their water due to the corruption and the neglect by the leadership in Mississippi, the Republican leadership. Neglect that Brett Favre was a key and influential factor of. Neglect that he and the corrupt governor benefited from, but Brett didn't care. They didn't care that year after year, many Mississippians, the most vulnerable people, can't shower, cook, or bathe for weeks on end due to systemic neglect in their water system. Brett Favre's most memorable stat may now be the $8 million he helped steal from the poor.